Yo, ladies and gents, how cool is this? Trovo sent me like a little care package with some little goodies in them. And they sent me a nice t-shirt in the background. It's probably going to be blurred out, so you're not going to be able to see that because of my camera lens. But anyways, guys, welcome to today's video. Another Apex Legends mobile banger video. And today, we're going to try something a little bit different. I know the game isn't out yet globally, but I do still want to give you the best advice when it comes to the weapons to use. So welcome to the top 5 best weapons and top 5 worst weapons of Apex Legends Mobile. Right, we're going to start off with the top 5 best weapons. Coming in at number 5 is the EVA 8 shotgun. This bad boy is so powerful, it will literally shred people's armors and it will literally just nail them to the floor. This thing, if you put double tap on it, will increase the fire rate even faster than what it is. And because of the size of the magazine as well, you have so many shotgun shells to pump out at people. You can take out full squads in just one magazine, which is incredible. Coming in at number 4 then, guys, is the G7 Scout Rifle. This Scout is insane. You put a 3 times on this bad boy and you can hit shots to medium to long range, dealing huge damages. If you guys watch my live streams on the previous beta, you know how strong this weapon really is. It is amazing to have as a secondary if you haven't picked up a shotgun or a sniper rifle. Coming in at number 3 then, guys, is one of my favorite, and the top 3 here was a very tough deciding top 3 weapons for me. But number 3 is going to be the longbow, a sniper rifle that deals so much damage. But the best thing about this sniper rifle, which makes it much better than any other sniper, is that the fire rate on it is so fast. You don't need to cock the sniper, you just shoot and keep clicking the shoot button. It's pretty much like a semi-automatic sniper rifle. But this thing, if you put a skull crusher on it, the attachment, getting headshots is absolutely lethal. Before we continue with this video is actually sponsored by Atlas VPN. Today's video is sponsored by Atlas VPN, the VPN service that I use personally to play Apex Legends mobile betas on. So that being said, let's go into a little bit of detail about Atlas VPN. Atlas VPN is a tool that encrypts your data and hides your virtual location. When you connect to a VPN server, your device is given a new IP and DNS address. All of the traffic is encrypted and routed towards the VPN server. When the traffic arrives at the server, the VPN server decrypts the information and allows the traffic to access the desired destination. So in a nutshell, guys, I'm from the United Kingdom and all of the Apex Legends mobile betas have been in India, Philippines, and so on and so on. And the next one is going to be in Mexico and Peru and stuff like that. So this VPN service will allow me from the United Kingdom to travel all the way over to those countries and dupe the systems into thinking I'm from that location. This not only works with games, but it works for Netflix, streaming services, because once again, I mentioned this in my last video that I love watching American Netflix because the UK one sucks. America's have much more movies and choice to choose from, so I always connect to America. Not only that, guys, Atlas VPN also secures you from any data breaches. It has got a data breach monitor, so by inserting your email address, the tool scans the internet to see if it has ended up in any record of any data breaches or data dumps. That includes emails, names, passwords, other sensitive information. Enabling notifications ensure that you are aware of such incidents and gives you a heads up to change your passwords before anyone has the chance to steal your accounts. Now let's talk money, guys, because Atlas right now are doing a huge deal which won't last forever, which is 3 years deal for only $1.39. That is mind-blowing. $1.39 for all of these services? Guys, it's not going to last forever. So make sure that you click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment section to grab this deal, because not only you're grabbing an amazing deal, you're grabbing a 30-day money-back guarantee deal as well. So if you're not satisfied, neither is Atlas VPN. So coming in at number 2 then, number 1 and 2, they're pretty much on par with each other. There's no differences in my opinion. But number 2 is going to be the Flatline. This assault rifle damages enemies so fast, and the magazine on this bad boy is so large that you can wipe somebody out in one magazine. So you can knock them and then reload and knock somebody else, reload and knock the third. It's that quick. But not only that, the recoil is pretty easy to control. It's a zigzag recoil, which as soon as you get used to it, it's going to be so easy for you to literally control the recoil and nail people. And this is a close, medium, and a long range weapon, which is fantastic. Right, coming in at number 1 then, guys, is the R301. This weapon is by far the dominating weapon in Apex Legends Mobile currently in the beta stages. This thing has literally near to zero recoil. The only recoil it has is a straight line going upwards. So all you need to do is control that straight line and you have got accuracy like a professional player. But not only that, the magazine count on this bad boy is also very large. And it doesn't matter what sight you put on this. You can put a red dot sight on it. You can put a 2 times, 3 times. It will nail people. So guys, these are my top 5 weapons. But this is excluding any care package drops. Because of course, the Peacekeeper and the Kraber and the Prowler are very high top weapons in the care packages. Now, I want to move over to the 5 worst weapons. I wouldn't say worst, but the 5 least weapons that you should be choosing in the game at the moment. And number 5 will be the R99. So a lot of you probably wondering, what? Well, unfortunately, the R99 in mobile is very inconsistent. Sometimes it hits hard, sometimes it doesn't hit hard. The weapon is so hard to control recoil from medium to long range. Yes, I know it's the same in PC and console, but literally in the mobile version, it's very difficult. But not only that as well, the R99 has a reload glitch, which is very hard to control. So as soon as you reload, or you crouch or prone, like while reloading, it cancels the reload. So the animation would continue, but as soon as you put the mag back in and try and shoot somebody, it will reload the weapon again. So it's a weapon that you need to use very carefully. And if you do manage to pick up an R99, just be prepared that people might have the advantage over you, because this weapon is good, but just not that great at the moment. It needs a lot of changes. Coming in at number 4 for the worst weapons on the list then is the Volt Assault Rifle. The Volt is half decent. The issue with the Volt is that the mag size is very, very low. The iron sights are fantastic, probably what makes the weapon as good as it probably is, but because it's in number 4 of the worst weapons right now, one of the main reasons I personally don't like the Volt is the recoil from medium to long range. So out of all the assault rifles, this assault rifle has got probably, if not one of the most highest recoil patterns when it comes to long range battles. So if you're going up against a person with a R301 or a flatline, you're going to get shredded. Coming in at number 3 then, guys, for the worst weapons, and that is the Alternator, a weapon that you're probably going to pick up straight off the bat when you land. The Alternator is good. It's much better than picking up a pistol or a Mastiff, or maybe a Mozambique, that's for sure. But the problem with the Alternator at the moment is that the recoil is very zigzaggy patterned. And when I mean very, I mean it doesn't seem to be a consistent flow with the recoil. It will literally bounce. And it's very hard to control unless you are hip firing it close range. That is the only way I feel like the Alternator would have an advantage over any other weapons, and that is just literally hip firing. Right, coming in at the number 2 worst weapon is the Havoc, another energy weapon. But the problem with this is that the recoil is crazy. The weapon is only good if you have a turbocharger on it, because the fire rate starts from very slow, then getting very fast. But the recoil changes while that process is taking place. But again, if you have a turbocharger, it does make it better, but it's not as great. I would personally rather choose the Devotion with the turbocharger than the Havoc. In fact, the Devotion would probably be one of the best weapons in the game, even better than the Flatline and the R301. But I didn't want to include that in the best weapons because you have to find an attachment for it, which of course is the turbocharger. So I wanted to go with these weapons with just bog standard. So the Havoc is number 2 of the worst weapons. And then coming in at number 1 worst weapon, you guys are going to probably rip me a new a-hole in the comment section, because this weapon is the best weapon on PC and console. And that is the Wingman. The Wingman has to be the worst weapon in Apex Legends Mobile by far. The weapon is very inconsistent. The recoil is off the charts. It is like 3 or 4 times worse than the mobile and PC version. But not only that, even when your red dot sight or your iron sight is actually hitting someone directly, the first bullet will hit and the second and third and maybe the fourth will completely miss, even though the red dot sight is looking right at them. I don't know if it's an error on their side or if it's intentional, but the Wingman literally has no performance, like damage or fire rate advantages over any weapon. You would go against it up at any SMG, shotgun, or assault rifle with a Wingman, you are going to get destroyed. You will even get destroyed with a P2020 or an RE45 if you've got a Wingman. And that is saying something, because I love the Wingman on PC and console. It's one of my go-to guns. So I really do want to see this weapon get improved. Hopefully when global release comes out or the soft launch, we get to see a big improvement. But guys, that is my top 5 best and my top 5 worst weapons when it comes to Apex Legends Mobile. Pardon me. So that is my top 5 best weapons and my top 5 worst weapons when it comes to Apex Legends Mobile currently. So I can't see any of these weapons changing in the next beta, but what I can say is when soft launch and global comes out, we should see significant changes because your feedback is so helpful, guys. So every time a beta comes out, make sure that you don't just mention bugs, that you mention weapon stats as well, because I will be making these videos every single season. So this is pre-global release, and then hopefully when global release comes out, I'm going to be doing another updated video on this for season 0, season 1, season 2, season 3, and so on and so on. So I hope that this video has helped you out, and if it has, drop a like and subscribe right now, because we are closing in to 50,000 subscribers, which is insane, guys. So thank you so much. We literally so much love to you guys for supporting me. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you've got any recommendations for videos when it comes to Apex or maybe PUBG New State, please do let me know in the comment section down below. And have a fantastic day, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. Much love. Take care.